Good morning, Vietnam!
Rise and shine.
I'm the leader of the Repeal the 19th.
I think it was awesome. Sorry, whoever's offended by that concept, I don't care. I thought it was awesome.
Because we have a tendency to think that way around here.
My nigga.
Y'all the ones bringing this stuff in here, but I'm the poster child for it.
Where are you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, that's a sick accent, bro. I haven't heard that before. That's awesome, dude.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
And you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me. But
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Bring your ass. Hey.
You serious?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your NFL Wise Guy round table for NFL Week 6. Oh, 6. Jeez, man, it's early. Week 10. Oh, my goodness. Look who is here. I was just about to say, I showed up on time. So I just wanted to get credit. I showed up on time. And it's no offense to Beardo, who's in the background right now. I'm giving cricket shit right now is what I'm trying to point out. I'm here on time. You guys always say I'm late. I'm here on time. And look, the man, the myth, the beard is here. How we doing, buddy?
It's about time, man. It feels good to be back. I think I've missed the past 3 weeks. 3 weeks because of travel and business and stuff and things coming up. But we're finally back. I hope you've been doing good contest picks for me.
Well, yes and no. Yes, you've actually had a winning week every week.
Okay.
Got good news and bad news, though. Each of those 3 weeks, someone picked the Titans for you. And we fired that person because they went 1 and 2 during the 3 weeks. So don't worry.
Okay.
But you had winning weeks, so you know.
Okay.
I'm
digging the beard. Look at your beard, bro. No shave November?
Yeah, well, I didn't no shave October, and now we're in no shave November, so I got
Let's go. Right? Let's go.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Hell yeah.
No, I mean, one of the weeks, what was it? The Titans were catching like 13 from the Bills. How was I not supposed to put that in there? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they got their ass kicked, but I mean, at that time, they had one of the best defenses in the league. I thought they could hold the Bills to a close game. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
And in my defense in that one, you did like the Bills. I heard you on Sports Wars. You did like the Bills that week. Or you did like the Titans to cover that week. So.
Yeah. The Titans with Mason Rudolph, it was a little weird because they're infinitely better with Mason Rudolph than they were with Will Levis. But now Will Levis is starting again.
Yeah.
So what are we doing about that, man? What do we think about that?
We're fading the Titans.
We're fading the Titans.
Oh man, yeah. I'm glad you joined this week. I feel like that's a good sign because I'm all over your Giants.
Good. It's better than that other dude. Who's your boy? Who's your boy that's been fading the Giants week ever since I've been gone? He's been fading the Giants. Who's your guy?
Are you talking about AJ? Is it AJ?
I don't know.
Is he on the show with us or is he?
Yeah. He's on the show with us.
Yeah,
he sits back. He's like super far back. He's all the way back here.
Or heavy steps. Not heavy steps.
No, not heavy steps. Not heavy steps.
It's AJ.
The guy with no beard.
Yeah, it's AJ.
Okay. I like the guy. Don't get me wrong. I like AJ. But when I'm not here, he talks shit on the Giants. When I'm here, he's like, okay, Beardo, I like what you're saying about the Giants. But when I'm not here to defend the Giants, he talks a lot of shit.
Yes.
AJ, I'm talking to you, okay? Is he showing up today?
He should be.
He better be.
He usually shows up about like 20 to 30 minutes in, so we'll see. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, no, not only do I have them as my survivor pick, but I'm looking at it now. I had a bunch of teasers from yesterday, and they all hit, and they all end on Giants to win outright today.
Okay.
Good chunk of money on them, plus my survivor pick. I got some crazy stats about the Giants. We're going to start with that game.
9:30. 9:30.
Yeah. We got what? Hour and a half? Less than an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. They'll be on. Yeah.
Dude, I saw Roger Goodell just announced that they want to do 8 international games next year.
Ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous.
But listen to some of the spots that they got. He said they plan to do 8 international games next season with games set for London, Spain, Brazil, Mexico City, Germany, and possibly Ireland.
Bro, what are we doing? It's the National Football League.
Yeah.
The
Not the World
National
Football
Football League. What are we doing? Okay. Ridiculous.
Should we go should we go try to patent or what is it? Copyright claim or copyright whatever. Trademark, there it is. WFL for the World Football League.
No,
that seems like what they're trying to do.
I like to gatekeep. Let's gatekeep. Okay.
Okay.
We don't need to share football with the rest of the world. It's an American thing. And by the way, congratulations, Will.
Oh,
congratulations.
On what?
Donald Trump, dude.
Yeah.
Attaboy. Yes, congratulations, man. We won.
We did. We
won, man.
Okay.
Congratulations. Did Santa put you on his nice list on Twitter? Have you been seeing that? Dude, the Santa Decides Twitter account has been tweeting whether you're naughty or nice. And he put Drunk 3PO, he put Nerdrotic on the nice list. He's putting all these like conservative Twitter accounts on the nice list. He put Kamala on the naughty list. He put a whole bunch of people on the naughty list.
What's it called? Santa what?
Santa Decides.
There it is. Let's see. Let's pull this up. This sounds funny. By the way, good morning, B. McCormick, Blue, Loki. Blue, I'm glad you're doing better, buddy. We missed you the last few days. Glad you're here. Let's see. Santa Decides.
Yeah.
I exist and so does my wife. Dude, when was this? This was created in 2020. Okay.
I don't know if this was like a recent account
you
or not.
support the Second Amendment. You're on the nice list.
Yeah.
If anyone disagrees, remember it protects your rights to disagree. That's the First Amendment.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Santa to tweet me and tell me that I'm on the nice list this year.
Bitcoin, naughty or nice. That one's going to end up on the nice list. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if Sydney Sweeney's on the nice list.
Dude, did you see 14 hours ago?
What?
14 hours ago, he put Hillary Clinton on the naughty list.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Anthony Fauci's on the naughty list.
Yeah, dude. Santa's based.
Jason Aldean is on the nice list.
Hey, what's up, the ghost of Rod Serling?
Bro, this is funny. What's up, ghost of Rod Serling?
I might know that guy.
Look at this. Yeah. Santa is not suicidal.
Adam Krigler.
If anyone would kill Santa, it would be her. Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what we watched last night? We had a little family movie night. My dad's here visiting and stuff. And we had a little family movie night. We watched Remember the Titans, man.
Oh, yeah.
Got me pumped up for today.
Yeah.
Eric's in the house. What up, Eric? Spent $1 billion in 3 months and went $20 million in debt. Can you imagine what she done with our tax dollars? I should probably spend it wisely. Hey, Beardo, your Giants suck like my Patriots. Blue was sick the last 2 days. Just throwing up.
Where's Patriot? There's Patriot. Hey, Patriot.
He's up top.
Patriot. My lock of the week, my prop bet every week is gone, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You can no longer bet Dak Prescott anytime touchdown because motherfucker's having surgery.
Anytime interception.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's early. I literally just woke up 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago. Anytime interception. My lock prop bet of the week. Anytime interception for Dak because he's having fucking surgery, dude. He's injured. Fucking Dak, bro.
That's right, Eric. That's right. Tampa. Whoa. Goes to Rod Serling. Tampa +6. That is bold move. Steps, sorry, couldn't make it today dealing with this stupid back issue. It's okay, buddy.
What are you talking about, Steps? You sit down.
No, he's got like a real bad back issue.
A real one? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steps.
Yeah, he's
that sucks. Back issues are no joke.
No.
I've struggled with some back issues, man. No freaking joke, dude. I hate back issues, man.
It's all right. I don't know where to pick at. Did Tennessee lose or something?
How'd Tennessee do yesterday?
That's what I'm like, they had they won 33-14. Yeah, they did. Dude, my Cougs. I love my Cougs. They were 20.5-point favorites. They won by 21. Let's go, baby.
I haven't watched a USC game in weeks because they're
Don't you
trash.
feel better? Don't you feel better?
Yeah, I do. I do. Dude, after starting the season off strong on USC, they gave me hope, okay? They gave me hope the first couple of weeks, and I've just been disappointed. I've been disappointed pretty much after the Michigan game. I've been really disappointed in SC.
Dude, can I listen, I know I joke about my Cougs, and I know we don't have a real schedule and whatnot, but can I make the argument that maybe they should be at least considered for the playoff? We've only lost one game this season, and it's to the team that's going to be a top 10 ranked team right now on their home field that got some blue-ass dumb turf, all right? So we're undefeated on green grass and green turf. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And the only team that team has lost to is the number one team in the country.
Are we still thinking that Boise State's running back's going to win the Heisman? Is that what we're still thinking?
He's up there. No, I think the quarterbacks have taken. Well, Carson Beck was the favorite. That's going to be gone now.
There's no fucking way that Carson Beck is still in the conversation for the Heisman.
He was up until they lost yesterday. He was the
serious?
Mm-hmm.
Carson Beck might be the worst quarterback in Power 5 football.
Yeah.
Carson Beck is fucking horrible.
Georgia should immediately trade him for and give whatever they can to get what's his name? Manning.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Arch Manning ain't leaving Texas, but that would be cool. That'd be really cool. How
Dude,
the fuck?
Genty, 34 carries, 209 yards, and 3 TDs yesterday. He's the only reason why they won. You know how there's only one person yesterday that had more rushing touchdowns than Genty. Do you know who that was?
Rushing touchdowns yesterday? No, I don't have a clue.
Milroe, Alabama's quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
4 rushing touchdowns, dude.
Yeah. That makes sense.
A lot of upsets yesterday, but we're here to talk NFL. We're going to get into it. I have a lot of great stats for today.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. My NFL picks have been on the past couple of weeks.
No, I saw you. Congratulations to you. I saw that you got above 500 on your stuff on Sports Wars.
I know. Tell me about it. I've been patting myself on the back, man.
I always want to hop in and give Brian shit because he always congratulates himself when he's like when he has like a almost perfect or perfect week, and it's the same week when the like favorites go 14-1, and I'm like, okay, you just picked all the favorites, dude. I'm just kidding, Ryan's.
Hey, your sober October's over, right? Your sober October?
Oh yeah. I had a few of those last night, but I might go grab one here in a minute just to kind of
Let's go.
Trying to get a few glasses of water in me first.
Okay, respectable.
But let's get into these. What's chat saying? Let me catch up on chat real quick. What are we saying, boys? Arizona plus goes Rod Sterling. I agree. I'm with you on Arizona. B. McCormick says go Wills Cougs. That's right. Just give us a chance, man. How are you gonna leave a one-loss Pac-2 champion out of the playoff? I just don't get it.
Pac-2.
Patriot hating on your Giants. We're going to start with the Giants since their game kicks off here in about an hour. Cam Ward lost, so I think he might not get it. Yeah. Listen, I was right about Cam Ward. I told you guys there would be a time in the season when they'd be down, game-winning drive, you need him to make a play, and he would screw it up, and that's exactly what happened. I watched it all last year, man. I watched it. I know. Man, it's good to have you back, buddy.
Hey, dude, it feels good, man. I miss you guys, dude. I miss you guys.
We missed you too. We had some people that like refused, like, I'm not tuning in next week unless Beardo's here. I'm like, listen, the man's a busy man.
Yeah, man, it's been busy, man. We went to San Antonio. Geeks and Gamers went to San Antonio.
How was that, by the way?
San Antonio was a lot of fun, dude. It's a lot of fun, dude. These I guess 199 viewer fan meetups, they just keep getting better and better, dude. Yeah, a lot of cool people showed up, and a lot of people showed up for the first time. Like this meetup, me and Jeremy have been talking about probably 80% of the people that showed up to the San Antonio meetup were like first time going.
Is this the first time you guys did a meetup in San Antonio?
We went to Dallas. Me and Jay went to Dallas in July. I
mean, that's a little ways away from each other, though, right?
It's like 2.5 hours.
Really,
like
Dallas and San Antonio?
It's like 2.5 hours.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No, I'm that's still a drive. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's like
no, but I'm thinking it's like I thought it was like across the state from each, like a good, because Texas is huge. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, if anybody is in Texas, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's like 2.5 hours. Like no traffic. I think it's 2.5 hours. But anyways, me and Jay went to Dallas in July, but this is the first San Antonio meetup. So it was a good time, man. And then literally the next weekend, the Saska twins went to Orlando for a Spooky Con. So they got me and Jay VIP tickets to SpookyCon to hang out with them. So me and Jay hung out with the Saska sisters last weekend. So I was a busy guy for the past 3 weeks.
I feel like you guys, the more you start going to like these other places other than like Florida and Vegas and whatnot, that's where you're gonna start seeing a lot more of new faces. I mean, that's not,
I'm sure
that's pretty obvious, but I mean,
yeah.
I think just like what did Gary said that, what was it? If Trump won, he was going to do a meetup in Wisconsin at some point. So
I'd be down.
Be a cool one.
I'd be down.
Yeah. All right. Well, should we get into these picks?
Let's do it, man. I'm ready. I want AJ here. Is AJ showing up? Because I want to save the Giants game.
Let me peer pressure him. I'm gonna.
Yeah, let's fucking do it, dude.
Right now. Hold on. Let me text him. Let's see.
Because I want him to fade the Giants to my face.
Okay. Let's see. I said Beardo's requesting you show up this morning. He's got a bone to pick with you.
I kind of like your Patriots today, man.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross.
It's just gross enough that it might work.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just gross.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, AJ said he'll be here in 5 minutes.
Let's go.
Okay, so that first game is the Giants and the Panthers. Giants laying 6.5. Sharp money, big money. Action Network expert on the Giants. 38% of the bet, 62% of the money on the Giants in this one. We are playing this over in Germany. Now, the first thing here that stands out to me is no one in their right mind looks at that and says, "Yeah, I want to lay 6.5 with the Giants." You know, like what have they done this year that's given you that feeling that like, yeah, I'm happy to lay almost a touchdown with the Giants, and that's exactly why I like them. Mm-hmm. That's one of the reasons why I like them, because I know your average sports bettor is going to look at that and say, "No way." I'm not saying they're going to love betting on the Panthers, but they're going to say, "No way" to bet in the Giants.
So in your survivor pool, are you picking teams outright or money line?
You mean money line or spread?
I don't know. I thought I knew what I was talking about.
Outright is money line. So spread, it's either spread or
I thought outright meant just like winning.
Yeah, and that's what money line is. Money line is just to win.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, it is just to win.
It's just to win. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So here I am one. So there was over 36,000 people that were in this contest. I'm one of 482 that are still alive. And then
let's go.
And the thing with the survivor here is once you use a team, you can't use them again.
Right. This is the week to do it.
That's what I'm saying. I never want to use the Giants again anyways, but there's so many other good options, man. But I like this. I like this with the Giants because then I can if they win this morning, then I get to be the biggest Jacksonville Jaguars fan today. I get to be a big Patriot fan today, which I already am. I get to be a big Tennessee Titan fan. That's who most people have selected as the Chargers. So we'll see. Even in the Circa Million Survivor contest, the Chargers are like I think like 50% of the picks. So if the Chargers lose today, which I don't think they will, but if they lose today, oh God, chaos. Anyways, back to your Giants.
Yeah, man, the Giants. So I believe under the Dable regime, the Giants are 3-0 overseas.
Doesn't it feel though also like this? This was like my first gut instinct on this game. Dable needs a win, right? This is a game that they win because Dayball really needs a win.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, he's already trending towards being fired at the end of the year.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is I don't expect the Giants to come out flat because I think one, it's international game. Two, Dable's a good coach. I think he's going to get his team motivated for this one, and they really need a win. And they're heading into a bye next week too. Yeah.
His play calling has been a little sus. His play calling is better than Mike Kafka though, so that's better. But we gotta. We need to just like give Malik Neighbors just a good old shake, like shake the grumpiness out of him. The dude doesn't want to be there. Clearly, he was chatting it up with Jaden Daniels last week during the game, in the middle of a game, while they bring the chain gang out to the chain crew. Like they freaking they're spotting the ball. And Malik Neighbors takes his helmet off and he walks over to the Washington sideline to chat it up with Jaden Daniels. That is unacceptable. I hope fucking John Morrow marched his ass down to the fucking locker room and pointed a fucking finger in Malik Neighbors' face and say, "Hey, you don't fucking do that."
No,
like, if you want to play for Washington, boo fucking who? Like that, unacceptable behavior. So we'll see.
Worse, that or DJ Moore just walking off the field in the middle of a play.
Ryan will defend DJ Moore that play till the end of time. He doesn't think DJ Moore did anything wrong because he stepped out of bounds earlier in that play.
I understand. I get that. And I get his logic there of like, hey, I don't want him to throw it to me because I can't touch it first. I get that. But you also don't need to go directly to the bench and sit down and start eating a bag of chips. Like you could at least maybe stand there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wait and see how the play ends up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get both sides.
Yeah.
Both sides of it. I just don't think it was a good look. You know,
DJ Moore, he has been a pouty, bitter son of a bitch pretty all season long. For whatever reason, he does not like Caleb Williams. But going back to the Giants, I love Tyrone Tracy. Tyrone Tracy, he's got a fucking motor, dude. He's a football player, as Cricket would say. I love Tyrone Tracy, man. And the Giants defense, we're missing Kayvon Thibodeau a little bit, but Brian Burns has picked up some of the slack. I love Micah McFadden.
About Brian Burns. There's another thing here. Brian Burns going against his former team.
Yeah.
And Brian Burns is going against a backup left tackle. Their starter didn't practice all week. He's out in this.
Nice.
Game. He's gonna eat. If you can find Brian over on like Prize Picks or Underdog or whatever you guys use, if you can find, usually they don't have defensive stuff up here.
Anytime sack.
Oh yeah, I think him over a quarter of a sack is like minus 170. It's
easy money.
Yeah, he's
easy money.
He's gonna eat.
Brian Burns is getting a sack today, maybe 2.
Yeah, I think the boy's gonna eat.
Yeah.
Which stat do I start with that will blow your mind? Here's one.
Give him to me.
A team that was an underdog last week. So, perfect. AJ's here. AJ's got to hear this.
Here we go.
Before you guys get into it, let me lay out my facts and everything. By the way, good morning, AJ. How you doing?
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Yeah, let me lay out my facts on this one because these are just facts. You can't dispute this, and then you guys can argue about the Giants here in a second. So, we're on the first game here as the Giants Panthers. A team that was an underdog of 3 or more last week that won outright and then is a 5 or more point underdog this week, going back to 2012 in the NFL. Those teams this week are 6-43 against the spread. That's not good. That's the Panthers.
Terrible.
Panthers, dogs last week, they won. They're a 5-point or more dog this week. 6-43 against the spread. Got another one for you. 2 teams that are facing each other that both have a bye the following week, which is what we have here. one team is better or is better, meaning they either have more wins or they have the same amount of wins, but they're greater than a 3-point favorite. Going back to 2012, those teams, the better team is 48-8 against the spread. That would be the Giants here.
And you know what else happened in 2012? The Giants won the Super Bowl.
We don't have to talk about that
against your Patriots.
We don't have to talk about that. I was gonna defend you. I was gonna have your Giants here. Now I'm gonna take them out of my Survivor pick. I don't know what we're doing. Anyways, yeah, I think the Giants. It's gross, but all the stats and trends point to the Giants. I mean, the Panthers are terrible. Panthers shouldn't even won last week. If you look at the stats, the Saints. I don't know how they lost that game. I don't like. If we're just looking at the numbers. What was that?
Dennis Allen's the worst head coach in football, and that's why he no longer has a job. That's how the Saints lost last week. My goodness.
Took him long enough.
Also, Chris Olave literally died on the field last week.
Holy crap.
That is true.
Yeah. And they were saying, oh, everything looks good. He's going to fly home with the team. Chris Olave's fine. What we find out, yesterday? Chris Olave done for the year.
Oh, man. Patriots says a game so bad that they had to deport it.
It's not good.
No.
It's not good. That's for sure. AJ.
What's this to say? We got, hold on a neutral field. Okay. This Giants versus Panthers game is a pass for me. I'll pick Carolina plus the points just for a pick. Yeah. If you don't like it, I'd stay away. It's gross laying that many points with the Giants. But the Giants should blow out this team.
I want to hear why AJ's going to fade the Giants today.
I'm not fading the Giants, actually. I already right before we logged in here. Before we logged on, I actually put a couple units on the Giants today. I wanted to start my morning off spicy, started good.
Let's go.
I got my cayenne pepper water. I'm ready to go for today. And so I'm all over the Giants today. I love them. I think today's going to be one of those days where you're like, oh, shit, maybe Daniel Jones is worth $40 million a year. He's not, but it's going to be one of those games you think he is. Not only that, give me Malik Neighbors for a touchdown. I mean, the Giants are going to wax the Panthers. I mean, wax them. Luckily I'll be in church, so I don't have to sit through this abortion of a game. But I mean, it's fine. It's fine. My favorite thing about this game is people are calling it revenge for World War II, and I absolutely love it. I mean, absolutely. This is like, fuck you, Germany. This is what you get. Anyway.
Yeah, we've done Europe no favors on the games we've sent them this year.
But also, why would we want to give them the good games? And I understand it. Like, why would I give up a home game so that we can go over and play for a bunch of Brits or anything like that? I don't get it. I mean, they don't even care about football. They're just going to cheer either way, sing "Sweet Home Alabama" and go home. I mean, they have no idea what's going on. But
I have footage of Beardo running into AJ these last few weeks when he's been trashing the Giants.
My fucking hat.
Damn, actually.
All right, first of all, I'm not that small. That is just insulting. I am not that small, damn it.
Oh, boy.
Here's another sneaky one. What do you think about this, Will? Giants defensive touchdown today.
Love it.
Oh, I was going to say they don't offer this, but if I could bet it, I would. Brian Burns, strip sack, it picks it up and returns it for a touchdown.
Ooh, yeah. That'd be awesome. But I do like a Giants defensive touchdown today.
Yeah.
Only at plus 360. My goodness.
Ugh, because they know.
They know.
So it's safe to say that you want Giants as one of your picks, Beardo?
Yeah. Give me the Giants for sure. Yeah, I think Tyrone Tracy's going to run all over him. I think Daniel Jones is going to have a big day. No less than 2 passing touchdowns. Maybe even sprinkle on a rushing touchdown as well. Wow. I think he's going to have a good. I think he's going to have a good game today, dude. His rushing touchdown last week bodied 2 defensive linemen and walked his way into the end zone. Dude, Daniel Jones is a fucking beast, dude. Okay. He is.
That was impressive. I will say that was impressive last week.
That was a good play, yeah.
When Daniel Jones uses his legs, he's a beast.
Maybe he should try that every play. You know what I mean?
Well, we did. We tried last year, and he tore his fucking ACL doing it, putting the team on his back.
Well, he needs to have his cayenne pepper water, right?
Exactly. No ACL injuries over here.
AJ, I got to confront, or I got to tell you about something, okay? Because I'm sure the chat's going to let you know. So on this show, sometimes I do things like Steps got mad last year when I knew he was wrong on a pick and I would change his pick for him. So that's been a running joke on the show.
Oh, what'd you do?
Last week you went 5-0. Congratulations, sir. You went 5-0. You already have one win this week because I gave you the Bengals.
Thank you.
Oh man.
So you're 6-0, and last week was the start of a new quarter, which means if you go, it's 4 weeks long. If you go 20-0, you're going to win the $2,500 quarterly prize. So,
so no
I'm not
pressure.
saying that you don't have a voice in these picks this week, but I will consider your picks this week because I have taken over your entry to make sure we get that 20-0. Okay.
Okay.
And
I'm good.
I was trying to clip this out, but I didn't get a chance to do it. I was gonna say, if you think that we go 20-0, we win that $2,500, and you're not gonna see a portion of it. I was gonna play the 300 where he goes, "I'm a generous God. I'm a generous king." I was gonna play that part because you're gonna get some of it, my man. All right. So I'm gonna take your input. This is where I'm standing right now on your picks. We're gonna talk about them because last week I made your picks, and I think we changed to one, but you liked kind of all the ones that I put in there. But I'm just letting you know that I might be commandeering your picks until we have a bad run.
That's fine. That's fine. And I want it said on this show now, if we do end up winning that $2,500, I will take whatever portion I get and put it on the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl.
I just give it all to you.
Lamar
If we go
Jackson.
20-0, I might just give it all to you just because I'll feel happier about going 20-0, honestly.
And then we'll just ride it. We'll ride it. Patriots, Chiefs for the World Series, the Super Bowl, and then UConn to win a natty. Let's go. And then let's sprinkle some Oregon in there as well. I love it.
Heavy Step says Will's a dictator. That's right. I don't know a dictator that gives away all the money, though.
Is Heavy Steps truly not here because Trump won on Tuesday night?
No. He came on. He gave his speech. He gave a speech on one of the shows this week. So he had a couple days off where he just needed to gather himself, and then he came on and he said, "You know what? I hope he does what he says he's going to do and makes America great." And I go, "Okay, good job, Steps."
Okay.
He still doesn't like the guy. He still doesn't like the guy, but he's rooting for him.
Is Steps a bigger fan of Trump or Taylor Mathis?
Oh,
who's he like more? It's tough. It's tough for me. I'm a big Trump guy, but I'm also big on Taylor Mathis.
Yeah, fuck that scammer.
Hey, dude, Walking Bets is my favorite segment of the week. Every day.
You should have just stuck with that instead of trying to get too cute and crypto and stuff.
She should try just walking instead because the bets don't fucking work. And so the walking, she'll at least get a good following.
Dude, it'd be funny if she muted herself on purpose and just did a Walking Bets and then just was like, "Oh my gosh, I muted myself again, yet I still got all these views. I wonder why."
Yeah, such a damn good gambler, isn't she? Oh, wow.
I think I know why Cricket's not here. My buddy looking at me after I told him to bet on LSU. You know what's funny? Cricket was telling me he loves LSU. I go, I bet this shit out of Alabama. I already like betting on Alabama. I root for Alabama, but any chance I get, I bet on him. And when Cricket told me he liked LSU, I go, "Oh, thank you.
Ah, man.
Thank you." Anyways, we got any more on this Giants game?
No,
They're not over yet.
I like the Giants. I like the Giants to cover that 6.5 points. I like it.
I bet them. I bet Giants in the first half. I think they're just gonna run away with this. Give me Taylor Mathis and those mommy milkers. She may have the best rack on the planet. Whoa, sir! You better not say that about our gal here.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
She's talented. She's talented.
Don't forget. I have to stop it there, or else we always.
Yes. I always get hit for that too.
Yeah, which is crazy. It's not that long, but whatever.
I had something else about this game. All right, Will, tell me if this makes sense.
Okay.
I'm going to try to say something smart.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if it's going to come across as smart. I might fuck this up.
At least you're trying.
Giants favored by 6.5. Does it make sense to say tease this up to 10? Can
Depends.
you tease this up to -10?
You could technically, that would be called a pleaser. A teaser is when you take it.
Okay,
so what I did with the Giants, I teased them down. So
Okay.
think about a tease. It's good. It's in your. You want the points go in your favor.
Okay.
A pleaser is where you're really confident and it goes the other way.
Okay.
Or you could just say alt line this thing up to 10, like lay 10. Get a little
Boom.
extra.
Okay,
plus.
there you go. Alt line this up to -10.
There you go.
There you
I
go.
like it.
Yeah.
I co-sign. I'll even go up to 14 on this one. I think the Giants.
I don't know.
Relax. 13 and a half.
Whoa.
I lied.
even know.
13 and a half.
Oh shit.
Malik Neighbors
Hold
is going to
on.
get 2 minimum. And then, I mean, I think you guys have a running back, don't you? You have a position. A guy
Tyron
who's running back?
Tracy.
Yeah. He'll probably get a touchdown too.
Steph
So.
says Taylor Mathis's jugs greater than Page. Wow, Steph. I don't listen. This is how
He might be onto something here.
Oh
He
my
might
God,
be
this-
onto
You
something.
guys are crazy. You guys listen. This is how I feel about that.
You're such fucking dopes. I love you, but you are not serious people.
He might be onto something.
Oh, you guys don't.
I do love Taylor Mathis, man. She's got some nice big old fucking honkers, and I love it.
Oh man. You know what? She's like 5'1", so I don't.
Perfect, fun sized.
Oh, man, fun sized. I don't know. There's something about that just throws me off. But hey, to each their own. To each their own.
It's so funny.
I couldn't imagine. I mean, I married a woman that's 5'2", all right? I mean, that's where I set the bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. She lives out here in Arizona, and so I am so excited for one day to just accidentally bump into her at a bar and just rip her to shreds in person too. I mean, holy shit. It is going to be
You won't be able
beautiful.
to. You won't be able to keep eye contact.
Shit. Please.
I'm not trying to get you in. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. So don't say anything you can't say.
AJ, if you see Taylor Mathis in person, you are going to thank her.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. I would thank her so that we could, for the PSA on crypto scams and everything, because it's always good to keep people, remembering that crypto can be a scam, even though there's good stuff. Shout out Sportcoin. But no, she sucks, dude. She just sucks. I mean, oh my God. And not in the good way. She doesn't suck in the good way either. I doubt she goes down even. I mean, she's terrible.
Back to football. The next game.
Giants.
Beardo, Giants. Okay, we got the Giants. Beardo, you're
Yeah.
telling me you like my Patriots today.
I do.
Sharp
I do.
Money on the Bears -6. So the reason why I can't look at this game is because I dug into the stats and stuff about the Bears. The Bears. Now I know Ryan loves his Bears, and they've had a pretty good season. But the reason why I was all over the Cardinals last week was the Bears have played like one of the worst strength of schedules this season, and the Cardinals have the toughest strength of schedule up to this point. I think the Cardinals are legit. But after seeing all the stats about the Bears last week, and then just kind of, you had that chemistry issue the week before with, Moore walking off the field, and then last week losing again. I don't know if they button it up, and I'm afraid of Drake May because, he's out there doing, he's doing rookie things. But he looks good, but he also looks like a rookie at some point. So I don't know if I want to get a good Drake May today, or if I'm going to get, because let's be honest, last week, not a great performance. Everyone's just going to remember that last play, which was amazing, but not a great performance against a good Titans defense. I'll give him that, but I don't know. So why do you like the Patriots today, Beardo?
Just gut feeling. Just a gut feeling. I don't know.
Is it because I like your Giants, so you feel like you got it,
I did not put that into equation. I just don't trust this Bears team. Keenan Allen is dropping passes, which is rare for Keenan Allen. He's just him and Caleb Williams are not on the same page, and maybe he's showing his age a little bit. He's just not catching balls.
I feel like Keenan Allen's due though. We need a classic Keenan Allen gets like 12 catches in a game.
Yeah, I don't think
6
this
yards
week
at a
is that
time.
week. I don't think this is the week. I don't.
Probably isn't.
I don't. I like the Patriots to at least cover, but I'm almost there that they're gonna win.
6 is a lot. Yeah, 6 is a lot. I can't believe how many people are trusting the Bears in Survivor this week. You have so many. I don't understand that there was a few people in my contest that picked the Ravens this week in their Survivor. Granted, it won, but I'm like, you want to waste the Ravens this week on a Thursday night football in division? Like, I mean, obviously they were real close to losing that game, but like, there's so many better picks this week. There's a lot of good picks this week for Survivor, and you chose the Ravens.
Yeah,
that was a bold move, Cotton. It worked out though.
I want to know what the ghost of Rod Serling thinks about this game, because that dude don't miss sometimes.
He don't miss.
He don't miss.
I don't know about his what was his pick earlier? I liked his Arizona pick, but the Bucs. That's
Bucs. We'll get to that.
Listen,
we'll get to that.
I'm not telling you who I'm on, but but we got Beardo, who lost his favorite prop bet of the week because Dak's not here to throw an interception.
Yeah,
I finally get to bet my favorite prop bet. First time all season. It's a lock. You know what that is?
Is McCaffrey playing today?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's going to get a total of 5 snaps, but I mean,
yeah, he's going to be limited.
Don't care because guess what? CMC to score the first touchdown of the game. Lock it in.
How much you sprinkling on that?
Just $100.
Okay. Okay, just 100, something light.
Listen,
something light.
It hit. So this thing, first touchdown, right? You never want to pick the running backs because they're always like 5-1 or 6-1 return. Christian McCaffrey last year, at the beginning of the season, when he was scoring a touchdown every single game, and like every was the first touchdown of the game, he was like 4-1, and it got he was such a lock. That thing went all the way down to 2.5-1. He was like minus 250 to score a touchdown and plus 250 to get the first one, and he kept hitting it. It was just a lock. Like the value was taken out of it. The books were like, please don't bet this. Please don't bet. We're going to give you shit odds of what you should get. And then one of the times Cricket jumped on it with me was the time he didn't get it, but it was when he was playing Seattle and he ran like a 78-yard run all the way down to the 2, and they had to pull him out so he can have a breather. And they put the running back in, and that guy got it.
I'm not trying to wish any bad juju on the 49ers or McCaffrey, but like, what are the 49ers odds if McCaffrey goes out there and he just ruptures an Achilles?
I know, right? I mean, like that is what I'm scared
but
of.
you know, they ain't putting him out there unless he's 100%. Also,
this is their Hail Mary, though.
He went to Germany. He got those stem cells that they're not saying he got, but he definitely got those. And we are at that point where those stem cells have finally started to kick in. Now, there'll be another 8 weeks of where they fully mature, but they're starting. This is where it starts. You start getting the benefit.
Let's the 49ers are 4-4. If the 49ers were 6-2, do you think McCaffrey plays this week?
No.
Exactly.
No.
I kept saying that McCaffrey was going to come back after Thanksgiving. So this is kind of around the time. But yeah, I think but it also makes sense. They're coming off a bye, right? They're coming off a bye. So
is Juwan Jennings back?
I don't know. Let me see. Juwan Jennings. Let's see. Yeah, he's back.
Juwan Jennings back? Okay. I don't want to overstep here because I know that you have McCaffrey first time touchdown. I kind of like Juwan Jennings for the first touchdown, for the first score.
Ooh, what odds did you get on that? Let's take a look at that bad boy.
11 hundo.
11-1.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't endorse that because I can't encourage you guys to waste money. But if you want to, go ahead. Because McCaffrey's getting the first touchdown. And we're getting plus 360 on McCaffrey.
I just know that Brock Purdy, when Juwan Jennings was healthy, and then again, this is without when Debo was down, Ayuk was still, holding out and everything, and then George Kittle was a little quiet, and then McCaffrey was also out. But Brock Purdy and Juwan Jennings, they were clicking. They were clicking. So with Juwan Jennings back, and I know that McCaffrey's back too, but he's going to be limited. With Juwan Jennings back, Brock Purdy's going his way. I would not be surprised if Juwan Jennings is the first score today.
He's 14-1 on my book.
Ooh.
You might want to you might want to sprinkle a little bit on there. Just saying. Sprinkle a little bit on Juwan Jennings.
Maybe. But also, Purdy's probably like, thank God I just got to turn around and hand the ball off.
Hand the ball off, yeah.
or he's just like, thank God if I get into trouble, I just need to dump it to the flat and just let McCaffrey do his thing.
Yeah, for sure. This 49ers team is about to look a lot different.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Yeah.
All right, next
also,
game.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I mean, just since we're talking about the 49ers, unless you want to talk about it a little
Let's just
bit
go
later.
straight to that game since we've already been getting into it
Really
right
quick,
now.
I do just want to say for the record, the Bears are going to bitch slap the Patriots today. The defense.
Oh, damn.
Anyway.
Okay.
I like the Patriots to cover at least. I don't want to pick anything outright for that game, but I do like the Patriots to cover. 49ers Bucs. I'm with the ghost of Rod Serling, man. I like the Bucs to cover that 6.5 points.
Ooh.
I do like the Bucs. Dude, this is fucking Baker fucking Mayfield. Okay. He's playing the best season of his fucking life right now. Before all of his tools got injured, he was in the MVP race. And they played the Chiefs really fucking good last week. Okay. Should have probably won that game if it weren't for a coin toss. I like the Bucs. Man, if McCaffrey weren't back today, I'd say give me the Bucs all the way.
I just got one thing. About your Bucs pick here. I know Baker's been having a great year, and I love Baker. I love rooting on Baker. And if Christian McCaffrey wasn't back this week, I probably would have worn my Baker jersey.
Yeah.
But he's going to be looking at this dude. All right? This dude's going to be on the opposite side of him.
You're missing the key here. You're missing the key.
Okay, lay it on. What is it?
Nick Bosa just got fined $12,000 for wearing a MAGA hat. Bosa, give me Nick Bosa today, or 1.5 sacks.
Ooh,
love it. He's
okay. But that Niner game, we do have the Niners that are 6.5 point favorites. Sharp money is on the Buccaneers. Big money on the Niners, though, with 59% of the bets and 67% of the money, and an Action Network expert laying it with the Niners. I can only look at the Niners in this one. I tease them down. They're part of my teaser parlay.
I don't hate that.
I have going. So I just listen. You're going to give me the 49ers off a bye. All right, needing a win, going up against a banged up Buccaneers team. I fully expect the Buccaneers to show out, but you got to remember the Buccaneers played in an overtime game on Monday Night Football, so I got a huge rest advantage against these Niners, and I love betting on teams when they come off a bye and they go on the road. When they stay home, not so much. But I don't have the stats in front of me. But if you look, when teams coming off a bye in the NFL go on the road, they do a lot better than when they stay home. Because think about it: you stay home, your odds of you coming out flat go up because you're kind of just still in that bye week mode. Whereas when you've got to travel across the country at this point, it's like you focus back in because now we're back to business. We're going to get on the bird. We're going to fly across the country. We're going to go handle business.
How are we feeling in the second quarter of this game when McCaffrey hits the sideline and he's grabbing at his leg?
I think that's his touchdown celebration, like the hamstring last season and then into the gritty. I think that's what we're going to see out of CMC this week.
I'll be fine because by then he'll have already scored the first touchdown in the game. And the Niners will probably be up 2 touchdowns. So I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I like the Bucs. I like the Bucs to cover that 6.5. I really do.
Okay.
A lot of gross games this week. These numbers are gross. These teams are gross. This is disgusting. I hate a lot of these games, but I'm going with the favorite here. I mean, the 49ers, like you said, Beardo, back against the wall. They need to make something happen, and that's a team that knows how to make something happen. Kyle Shanahan off a bye is absolutely disgusting. So, yeah, give me the 49ers with the points. CMC, I'll co-sign a CMC first-time touchdown.
Okay. Beardo, do you want the Bucs as a contest pick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. By the way, AJ, in your contest, you have the Niners -6.
Love it.
In the contest, we're going spread, right?
Yeah. So you're getting the 6.5 with the Bucs.
Yeah. Give me the fucking Bucs, man. And here's the thing.
I love
it. I do not trust Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan is Kyle Shanahan's worst enemy. The dude beats himself most of the time in these kind of situations. Give me the fucking Bucs plus 5.5. 6.5.
There we go. Okay. I like it. I like it because it's bold. All right. It's not an easy pick to make. I respect it. I think you're wrong. I respect it though. All right. Next game. I'm gonna go grab a beer while we do this. Vikings Jags, because I have a crazy stat for you guys in this one. But tell me what you guys think.
Mac Jones, right?
Mac Daddy Jones.
Mac Jones.
Vikings, Jags. Tell me what you think before I lay the stats on you.
You go first, AJ.
This game sucks. This again, the Jaguars are a terrible team. I understand Mac Jones is in there. They'll get a little bit of a spark from a new quarterback being in there, but there's not a lot of substance to this team, left, right, or center, and so he's still not going to have nobody to push the ball downfield with. And the Vikings, I mean, that defense has been very tough for rookie quarterbacks, young quarterbacks. It's only really been the veteran, experienced quarterbacks that have been able to figure out that B-flow defense. And so I think this is going to be a defensive smackdown from the Vikings. I think they're going to absolutely trash the Jaguars on the defensive side. And then, what's his face? Sam Darnold is going to look like an MVP today. Give me the Vikings minus the 7. I'll please it up to 10, 9.5 probably, get a little juice. But I'm all over the Vikings here. What do you think, Beardo?
Yeah, I'm right there with you as well. And I believe that Trevor Lawrence only has 1 year more experience than Mac Jones. Was he a draft class earlier than Mac Jones?
Ooh, I think sounds right. I
think
Mac, they might have been the same.
Mac Jones was the Joe Burrow draft class.
You're right. Yep, you're right.
And that was 1 year after. Hey, cheers, bro. And that was 1 year after Trevor Lawrence. So not much. I mean, yeah. Trevor Lawrence has a lot more game time than Mac Jones, but I don't think that's going to matter here because the Jags have been in fucking shambles all season long. So yeah, give me the Vikings minus 7 as well. I don't know if you can make a prop bet on this. Harrison Smith, anytime interception. I don't know if that exists. Harrison Smith's going to have himself a fucking day today if he's playing, if he's healthy. I'm assuming he's healthy. Harrison Smith is a fucking gamer. I think the Vikings defense is going to lay the smackdown on Mac Jones today. I think he's going to look lost. He's going to be seeing ghosts out there because the Jaguars just aren't fucking good. And unfortunately for Doug Peterson, he's playing for his life right now. And I like Doug Peterson. I think he's a good coach. But for whatever reason, they're just not on the same page. The Jaguars just aren't on the same page with Doug Peterson this year. So give me the Vikings, that minus 7 for sure.
Dirty Reg says Jags plus 7 all day. I don't think the Vikings defense is all that good. Funny you say that because we're going to talk about that defense here in a second. Full disclosure, in the contest, my pick is Vikings minus 4. Because I snagged them early in the week. And then the second I saw the news that Mac Jones was starting, I personally wagered a hefty amount on Vikings minus 5.5 before it moved to 7. So
nice.
That's where I'm at. I like. Listen, my favorite bet in this game though is what is it at now? Hold on, let me see. Vikings first half minus 4. Two things here. One, the Vikings are the best first half team and first quarter, one of the best first quarter teams this season. So what does that tell you? That tells you usually the first 15 plays of a game is scripted. So Sam Darnold, really good at scripted plays, not so much after that. Okay. So I like that. And then talking about that defense, the Vikings, if you look, the Vikings defense, it's Flores has a little quirky defense that he runs. It throws teams off with the blitz, no blitz deal that he has going. It works better when they're outside the division. When they're in division, they've seen it a couple of times, right? They're more familiar with it. But if you look at the numbers of that defense outside of the division, it's a lot better than in division. So I like Vikings first half because you've got the scripted plays with Darnold, and then you've got this defense even if Trevor Lawrence was in there, but we got Mac Jones, who hasn't seen a defense at all since he's been in Jacksonville, right? He hasn't actually gone out there yet and played a snap. So you're going to have this Brian Flores defense. I like the first half better. I think the Giants or the Vikings are going to be up. And maybe it might be one of those ones where the Vikings are up a lot and it's too much for the Jags to come back. But Mac Jones, he ain't the truth.
Who's homeboy on the Vikings who's the dude with the long blonde hair on defense for the Vikings? What's his name? I'm trying to find it. I'll
pull it up.
He's a gamer. What's Van Jankel?
Such a gamer we don't know.
Van Jankel.
Yeah,
Andrew Van Jankel. Andrew Van Jankel. He's getting a sack today too. He's getting a sack. Linebacker getting a sack. He's getting a sack today.
This guy.
Van Jankel, dude. Yeah, dude. He's a badass.
Got 5 sacks on the season.
Huh? Yeah, he's a badass. He's getting a sack against Mac Jones.
Where is it Hutchinson? He's still
he's
top
second.
5 in sacks. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's been out
Hutchinson.
3 weeks.
Yeah. He hasn't played since like what? He hasn't played since week 5,
Five
week
or
6.
Yeah.
And he's still leading the league in sacks or top 5. He's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
I like the Vikings in this spot. I just think it's a home run. I don't think I have him. They're not one of your contest picks this week, AJ.
AJ, you're muted.
Good.
Now, if I would have got him at -4 earlier in the week,
I would have loved the 4.
Yeah. 7. We're getting a little out there. Okay. Next game. What we got next? Moving right along. Ooh, this one. I love this game. Steelers Commanders. Commanders leading 2.5. Sharp money on the Commanders. Big money. Action Network expert on the Steelers at +2.5. 68% of the bet. 77% of the money on the Steelers. I'm on the Steelers. Gonna win this game outright. You're giving me Mike Tomlin off a bye, right? Mike Tomlin off a bye as an underdog on the road. Give me that all day and twice on Sunday, which it's Sunday today, by the way. The Commanders, big public team right now, meaning they're everyone's darling, everyone's favorite. Think about this. If there's one team in the NFL that can handle a mobile running quarterback, it's got to be the Steelers, right? They see Lamar Jackson twice a year. They're used to it. It's already a good defense to begin with. Now they're like, oh, you got a mobile quarterback. Good. I'm not saying Jaden Daniels is Lamar Jackson, but their play style is similar here. And there's a crazy stat. God, what are the numbers on it? Here's one that comes to mind. The Steelers are on a 7-0 straight up winning streak for the last 7 seasons when they come off a bye. 5-2 ATS, 7-0 straight up. And the Steelers since the Lamar Jackson era, it's crazy. Since Lamar Jackson's been in Baltimore, the week before they play Baltimore, which is this week, because the Steelers have Baltimore next week, the Steelers have only not covered the spread once.
So what you're saying is hammer the commies?
No, hand it to Steelers. Steelers all day.
I do like the Steelers, man. I do like the Steelers with Russ, man. Russ, he's a completely different dude right now with the Steelers. I'm liking the way he's playing. I'm liking the Steelers the way that they're playing with Russ. But the Redskins, man, it's hard to bet against them right now. And the Giants, yes, the Giants should have beat them last week. And the Steelers are a much better team than the Giants.
We have also seen, I told
like
AJ this too, because I've been waiting for a spot to fade the Commanders. And I think this is where we're going to start fading them. Cliff Kingsbury's offense, second half of the season.
Yeah.
Not good.
Okay.
Nope, not good.
Okay.
Terrible.
It's not good.
Okay.
I don't know how you can look past Tomlin off a bye and Tomlin as an underdog.
Because Russell Wilson isn't that good. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I mean, yes, Russell Wilson has had a couple of good games. Good for him. Let me go ahead and pat him on the back. But it's still the same Russell Wilson. He still looks as shitty as he did when he was leaving the Seahawks.
What about the weapon they just got him?
Huh?
What about the weapon they just got him? Mike Williams?
Right, what's his name again?
Mike Williams.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Great. Yeah, he'll get 5 targets and probably 50 yards. I mean, he's not going to do well. The Steelers aren't going to do well in general. I love the Commanders in this spot. I completely agree what you're saying with the defense and everything, but nah. Jaden Daniels is going to have an absolute day, and he does have a similar play style to Lamar Jackson, except he keeps his eyes downfield and has better field vision than Lamar. I give me Jaden Daniels, give me the Commanders all day here. It's going to be a tight game. Give me the under as well, but can't not lay the points with the
You wouldn't disagree though that the Steelers are a great teaser leg. You get them up to 8.5.
Oh yeah,
the under. You're taking the under.
I love the under here.
No.
Love the under.
I like the over. 44.5. Give me the
way
over.
Too high for a Steelers game. Way too high for a Steelers.
Give me the over on that. Give me the over. 44.5 for the Commanders Steelers.
When it's 7-3 at halftime, I'll give you a call, Beardo.
Is this your alt account? Is this your burner account, AJ?
That is
man, my hands
wild.
are over here. I'm all good.
That's wild. I think the Reds. I think both teams score close to 30 points.
What?
I think, dude. I think that this could be a really fucking good game. An instant classic. I think.
Wow.
This has it in the works, man. This has it in the works to be a really fucking good game.
You think that this is going to be like the Thursday night football game?
And what AJ's not taking into account here with having Russell Wilson at quarterback is that opens up the run game for Najee Harris. You see Najee Harris have some great games with Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson can actually fucking throw the ball rather than Justin Fields. Russell Wilson, when the pass game opens up, it's a funny thing that happens when you have a quarterback that can actually throw the fucking ball. The run game opens up. And Najee has had himself a good past couple of weeks.
Just want to say the Steelers have not given up 30 points on defense all season long. The closest they came was 27 points to the Colts.
Until today.
Okay.
The Redskins, but look at that schedule. The Redskins are infinitely better than every single fucking team that the Steelers have played.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm looking at this like, God, we shit on Russell Wilson, deservedly so, but they have been putting up points.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Over.
I kind of want to, if we can get odds on it. I don't know if it's up. Let me see. I kind of want to, just for shits and gigs, put Williams to get the first touchdown of the game. Russell Wilson. What is Williams great at? He's a deep ball guy. And what does Russell Wilson love throwing? The deep ball. You know what I mean?
I like Najee for the first score.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going to see if he's up there. Please.
Here's a gross one.
I'm getting him at 2,000.
Here's something that's gross.
2,400. I got him at 2,400. Oh, I'm going to bet that right now. Anyways, go on. Sorry, Brendan.
You want something gross? Zach Ertz first touchdown.
Oh,
that's gross.
That's gross. What's that? What's disgusting.
That at? He's at 15-1.
I got him at 17-1. What about Luke McCaffrey? What if do we do a McCaffrey
parlay
first touchdown? Oh, he's 48-1.
Does he have a touchdown yet on the season?
Probably not.
I don't think he scored. I don't think he scored yet this year.
Let me see. This is gross. Dude, it's so gross it's going to work. You know what I mean? McCaffrey brothers touchdown combo. Oh my gosh, please. Luke McCaffrey stats this season, 0 receiving touchdowns. He's due.
He's due. Or
maybe he's not.
Pedro says he's beginning to love his contest picks. Who did you even have, buddy? Let's see. Who do you got in here?
Wait till we get to my next contest pick.
Let me see. He's Patriot. Oh God, he's got the Lions, the Bears. Oh, I got to get you a better number on the Bears. Lions. He's at Lions, Bears, Bills. That's gross.
That's really gross.
Commanders and Dolphins. Well, one of us is going to be right this week. Oh, no, the Bears are -6.5 here because I hate all your picks, Patriot. So good luck. Good luck today, sir. I do have the Steelers as a contest pick on here, and I got them at 3 earlier in the week. That's another thing, too. The fact that the Steelers line touched 3 for like a split second and then came back down makes me love it even more. Because there's an odd thing. Someone pointed this out. When you're in sports betting, you're always looking for like those key numbers. And you know, like if you want to bet a favorite, you want to get them under 3. But if you go back and look, when the books leave it on 2.5, even when the money's piling up, where's the money on this game too, by the way? I think the money's on the Steelers. Yeah, it's on the Steelers. So it doesn't fit here. But still, when the books leave it at 2.5, a lot of time those 2.5 point dogs end up winning outright for a reason, you know? You know. Okay. There's that. AJ, do we have it in your picks? I can't remember.
No,
Let me see.
I don't think so.
No, did you pick Redskins?
Now I'm open to changing the last one on there. I've just been going back and forth on it. I think that's the next game we got to talk about, is it? No. Next one is we'll get there. Bills, Colts. I've been going back and forth on this one. I think this stat makes me want to play the Colts since this is 30 years of data. This is crazy. 30 years of data. The Bills and Dolphins have a huge rivalry with each other. I don't think a lot of people realize that. They hate each other. And over the last 30 seasons, the Bills, the week after playing the Dolphins, they only cover at 13% of the time.
Wow.
And I'm looking at this one. I go, this might be a spot. They've got the Chiefs on deck, right? They get the Chiefs next week. They got to go on the road and play the Colts here. +4. I was all over the Colts earlier in the week. The thing that kept me off was Pittman's out. Kind of makes me nervous. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the Bills Colts?
I like the Bills.
Okay.
I like the Bills -4.
Okay.
I respect the trends. Absolutely. But the Colts fucking stink. They suck. They're
Doesn't
horrible.
it make you feel a little bit better because like Flacco played so terrible last week? You think and they decided to stick with him? Kind of feel like Flacco's not going to have 2 terrible games in a row.
Well, here's the thing about the Colts. They have to go with Flacco now. They have to.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can't go back. They cannot go back because
we're not going back.
Well, and that's what I hate about the Raiders. And I don't want to move on from the Colts, but like the Raiders with the inexperience at the coaching position with Antonio Pierce, and I love Antonio Pierce, Giants legend. He has gone back and forth between Minshew, Aiden O'Connell. Now Aiden O'Connell's out. Now he's going back and forth between Minshew and Desmond Ridder. How the fuck are you going to go back and forth between Minshew and fucking Desmond Ridder?
I just don't get how you paid Minshew all that much. I mean, quarterback-wise, not that much, but they paid him $25 over 2 years.
You put it on the coach. This is the coach. You bench the guy during the game, and then he starts the next week. You bench him during the game, you start him next week, and you keep on fucking doing it. You have to hit a point, Antonio Pierce, where you got to stop fucking doing that. No other team is fucking doing that, where they're like, oh, you've had 2 bad drives, unless you're fucking Steve Sarkisian and pulling out Arch Manning. Like, but that kind of retarded fucking quarterback fucking carousel that you're doing here. Antonio Pierce, like I get it. You're a rookie coach, okay? You're going to make rookie mistakes. Learn from your mistakes and stop fucking doing it. That's the definition of insanity, okay? Stop fucking pulling out Minshew in the middle of a fucking game because he had 1 or 2 bad drives and you think you're going to do something clever here. With Desmond Ridder, fuck you, okay? Stop doing that shit. Now, going back to the Colts. The Colts, they can't pull out Joe Flacco because they already benched Anthony Richardson. He's done. Anthony Richardson, done for the season. Learn behind Flacco. That doesn't change the fact that the Bills are going to blow the socks off of the fucking Colts today. Bills all day -4.
Elite Joe Flacco. That is all I gotta say. That is all I gotta say. I think I was looking at the same stats you were on this one. I love the Colts in this spot. This is a disgusting game. It's a gross line that doesn't make any sense.
No.
I mean, the Bills should be a 6.5 point favorite here, but the book's giving us 4. I'm going with the Colts plus the 4 because it makes absolutely no sense, and I've been so chalky pretty much all day. So I love the Colts here.
Yeah, one of those ones where you plug your, like, I've been against the Bills a couple times this season. One, like we were talking about with the Titans a few weeks ago, and then it's scary when you bet against the Bills because the Bills, they could just blow the doors off someone, and then you feel like an idiot for ever betting against them. But also the Bills suck because they couldn't cover against the Dolphins, and I hate them because they cost me $5,700 in my 8-leg parlay. That was the only one that didn't. They couldn't cover the 6 against the Dolphins. Come on, dude. So I hate the Bills, by the way. I got a grudge against them. That's the other reason why I haven't. What was that?
Sorry, speaking of parlays, have you guys done any round robins recently? I've been getting back into those.
No, but now that you say that, it sounds like a round robin, Beardo, is when you pick, like, let's say you pick like 5 picks that you like, and you enter them into a round robin. It will parlay every single option. So it will take this team and this team, this team and this team, this team, and then it'll say these 3 teams, these 3 teams. Like, it does all the different combos you can possibly do. So you put like $1 on one. If it's like a 5, you put like $1 on one. It costs you like $68 in total, but it has like, you have all of them. Usually, it's really good if you like a bunch of dogs because if 4 out of 5 hit, you're making a ton of money.
Interesting. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sorry, that just got me on there. Anyway,
Bills -4.
Okay. Bill, do you want that as a contest pick?
I'm good.
Let's hold off.
Okay.
Let's hold off.
That's how I know that.
The next one, though, if this is the next one, if I got something for you,
Broncos Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lay it on me. What do you got? Give me the goods.
The Chiefs fucking stink.
There it is.
They fucking stink. Okay, the Chiefs stink. It has to catch up to them sooner or later.
Okay.
It has to catch up to them sooner or later. 7.5. 7.5.
What are we doing?
What were the Chiefs on the Bucs this week? -9 last week?
Yeah.
Okay. -7.5 against Denver. Denver's covering that 7.5. This is a fucking joke. Okay. The Chiefs are a fucking joke. I don't care that they're at home. I don't care. Okay. We have Bo Nix fucking catching touchdowns for Denver.
Stud.
Okay. He's a stud. He is their best player. Bo Nix is their best player. 7.5. I'm hammering the Broncos at that +7.5. And
you got all this signals on your side. You got sharp money, big money, and Action Network expert, and a majority of the money is on the Chiefs. So we're fading the public here. I don't know how anyone trusts the Chiefs outside of 3 points. Like if they're a 3-point favorite or less, take them. But the in my contest picks, by the way, I got the Broncos +9. So that's one of my entries. It's gross. But the Chiefs, I heard this analogy this week, and it makes so much sense for all you dads out there, or even like uncles or something. The Chiefs are like that dad that races his 6-year-old, and he wins, but he just barely wins. You know, you don't blow your 6-year-old out in a race, but you just show him like, oh, I still, I'm gonna win. And that's the Chiefs. The Chiefs are gonna win the game. They just don't care about getting margin, right?
I got another one for you. The Chiefs
confused down there.
The Chiefs are like that. The Chiefs are like that 6.5 at the bar, and a lot of their friends are like their friends are a lot hotter than them, and their friends are all getting laid, but the Chiefs are just there, so they're gonna get laid anyway because all their friends are also getting laid, but they're the last choice.
So they're Jason Kelce.
Sure. Yeah.
Just off of name recognition, right? He's gonna get laid.
Yeah. Like the Chiefs are gonna get laid, but it's because they're hanging out with a whole bunch of other hot chicks.
Okay.
But they're still gonna get laid. That's the Chiefs. Until this week, okay? This week we're going hogging, okay? We're going hogging on the Chiefs. The Chiefs, Denver covers, okay? Denver covers at 7.5. I don't think Denver's not gonna win. I still think the Chiefs are gonna win, but Denver's gonna cover.
I have a feeling AJ is going to be fading us here, but before we get into that, real quick, I was looking at a bet, and I'm waiting until after today to make it because I do think the Chiefs win this game. But I think the Broncos have a good shot of making the playoffs. They're plus 180 right now, but I'm going to wait until after because I think
Denver making the playoffs.
Yeah, Denver making the playoffs.
If Denver makes the playoffs, that means Cincinnati's not.
I think Denver's going to make the playoffs
over Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I still think Cincy finds their way into the playoffs. Why do they not?
Roast Rod Sterling said if it was a 7, I'd take the Broncos, but I'm staying away at 7.5. Interesting. Okay.
You don't miss.
He knows the books want you to take that 7.5.
They do. They're begging for you to take that 7.5. They're like, hey, have you seen what the Chiefs have done recently? They're winning games. They're 8-0, you idiot. Bet it. Lay the points. And that's what I'm doing. I'm an idiot. I'm laying the points with the Chiefs here. I think this is a great team. I think this is a great team that's on an incredible run for a three-peat. And they've only gotten better. I mean, did you see what DeAndre Hopkins did last week? He is now their red zone threat. Like, there is no other threat that's needed on the field. You have DeAndre Hopkins, you're good to go. I think the Chiefs beat the Broncos by 2 touchdowns because Bo Nix is going to have at least 2 interceptions in this game because the Chiefs defense is still the best part of this team. And so I'm all over the Chiefs here, minus the 7.5. Gross line. Again, this slate this weekend sucks. The numbers suck. Everything sucks. I'm okay with sucking in this one. Give me 7.5.
Does it make you nervous that the Chiefs have the Bills next week?
No.
The look ahead spot?
Looking ahead, huh?
No. Chiefs don't look ahead.
They just need to get a win over the Broncos,
If there is any team that I'm not worried about a look ahead spot, it's the Chiefs. Andy Reid's got those boys' heads on right. Patrick Mahomes got his head on right. I think
Patrick
they're going
Mahomes on a bad ankle.
Allegedly.
He's got a bad leg.
He's going to be
allegedly
100% fine out there. I'm not worried about that.
And that Toradol shot they gave him in the fucking tent must have been really good. I mean, my goodness.
Are you sure this isn't your burner account?
I don't know who Dirty Reg is, but I like him a lot.
He's
Shoot me a follow, bro.
You want to shout out? You want to shout out your channel?
Yeah, hey, give us a follow. Degenerate Takes over on Rumble, X, and the TikTok. Give us a follow.
I question that cooking method. What was he cooking? Some ribeye steaks and tinfoil? What are we doing here?
Who said that? Where's that at?
What? Oh, is
that was his profile picture.
Pull it back up.
What is that? Is that ribeyes? Is that ribeyes? Is that pork? It looks like ribeye steaks cooked in tinfoil.
Yeah, it looks like, I think that's pork chop.
Pork, and he's letting it rest.
Pork tomahawks or something in a tinfoil? Dude, I don't know, man. There's not enough char on there. It's undercooked.
I had some tri-tip and shrimp last night for dinner. It was so good. So good.
Nice. On the Traeger?
On the Traeger, of course. I'm looking to get a new Traeger. And so I went browsing yesterday.
I'm looking at a smoker too. I'm looking at the new RecTech grills. Have you heard of those?
No, but I'm gonna look them up now. RecTech.
RecTech. It's a REQ.
Oh, Q.
Or wait, REQ. REC. Hold on. Is it RE?
This is not an advertisement.
Yes, RECTEQ. RECTEQ. RecTech. Pellet grills. That's what I'm looking at instead of a Traeger. Got recommended to me when I was in San Antonio. Boys, did I tell you I drove a Cybertruck in San Antonio?
Really?
How was it?
How was it?
Dude, yeah. It's fucking awesome, dude. Fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
I was nervous. It was a fan. So I was with Jay. I was with Drunk 3PO. And he's like, hey, man, a fan of mine offered us to drive his Cybertruck. And I'm like, is he with Tesla or is it just his truck? He's like, it's his truck. He just wants us to drive his truck. And I'm like, okay, fuck, I'm down. I'm down. So we drove his truck. I didn't take it any higher than 30 miles per hour because it's not my fucking car. He's like, hey, we got the insurance on it. We're good. And I'm like, dude, this is your fucking car, dude. Okay. This is stop. But I did drive a Cybertruck. And when I was talking to this guy, he's big on barbecue too. He's looking to retire and he's going to go full on competition barbecue.
Sweet.
As his retirement.
And it's legit if it's down in San Antonio,
Yeah. And he told me I told him I was like, yeah, I had a Green Mountain pellet grill back in California. I'm looking at getting a Traeger. And he goes, get a RecTech. Get a RecTech pellet grill. And I'm like, really? He's like, listen, Traeger, you're buying the name brand. RecTech is just as good as Traeger, if not better, for cheaper. So I'm like, okay. So I'm looking at the RecTechs and I'm like, this is a good bargain.
Yeah, that's
dude.
not
I
bad.
get nervous when it's not. And I get it. I get Traeger's name brand. You're paying for the name brand. I get nervous though looking at like the price differences on some of them. Like one I was looking at like this. It was a Cabela's one, and I'm like, this one's really nice, and it's a Cabela special. But I'm like, and it was a lot cheaper, and I'm like, but I don't know. But this thing looks like I'll give you this cricket or not cricket Beardo. I'm so used to saying cricket.
Yeah.
If you get one,
yeah,
and you're debating on which one to get, always get the bigger one. Even if you got to wait a little longer,
100%.
You're gonna regret not getting the bigger one.
What I'm confused here is where's the damn hopper? Is it in the back? Where's the hopper?
This one. I don't know. It looks,
there's some pictures. The pictures in the middle right of the pictures. Middle right.
Oh.
Is that the hopper in the
it
back?
is.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
that
hopper.
is. Wow.
Yeah, that's the hopper in the back. Okay, so that's where the pellets
that's
go.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
That one
he
looks
strongly recommended RecTech. If you're looking to get a Traeger, he said RecTech instead.
If he's got a discount code, tell him to send it my way.
So that's what I'm
nice,
looking
though,
at.
that
I'm
thing.
gonna pull the
Oh my
trigger on
God.
one of those in the next few months.
Nice.
Okay. Is there anything
Anyways.
better than Goody here says I got beer brats and chicken wings. Isn't it anything better than chicken wings on football Sunday?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Pizza?
Pizza's a classic. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. By the way, Dirty Reg, he says I grilled them, then lay them on the foil. That was years ago. Okay. We
That's the way to
respect
do
that.
it.
No disrespect. No disrespect. Yeah.
We respect that. Steps wants us to do a parlay. He says he has a parlay. What do we got, Steps? He says we need to do an all. Well, we already know the 9 a.m. parlay is going to be. By the way, I've got 11 minutes to change my mind on the.
Oh yeah. Are we doing prize picks for the game?
For that game,
Cricket's not here, huh?
No, yeah, I can't submit one. So, but you can shout out stuff you like for the game.
I like. I don't know. It's the Giants, man, because I know I'm a homer, so it's hard for me to put out prize picks knowing I'm a homer for the Giants.
That's fair. And that's how you know it's legit when he's giving stuff out, because he knows when he's being biased.
Yeah.
AJ, I'm curious about your take on the Falcons Saints, because I understand everyone looking at the Saints here. Fired coach bounce, which actually isn't as good as people think.
No.
It's actually since 2003. It's only 23-17 ATS. Now it's winning, but it's not as great as like people would think. And it's 0-1 this year. I mean, Saleh got fired and they lost straight up and the spread. But everyone loves the Saints, and I got a weird feeling that the Falcons are going to blow them out today. I get why everyone likes the Saints, but the Falcons are the healthier team. The Saints are in shambles. Chris Olave's out. There's drama with Derek Carr and the team. And also, I was looking at the Saints, but then when they traded Lattimore, that tells me that the organization told the team, like, yeah, we suck. We're
giving up.
We're not going in. We're giving up. So
yeah.
I don't have it as a pick or a contest pick or anything like that, but like if you were forcing me to take this one, I'd probably lay it with the Falcons. What do you think, AJ?
Gross game. Again, just a gross slate today, and this has kind of been my theme today. Gross games, you got to go with the gross picks. I love the Saints here. I'm taking them on the money line. I'm not even laying any points. I think the excuse me, like you said, the head coach thing doesn't hit as often as it does, but it does hit. Not only that, it does seem that the Saints, the locker room for the Saints with Dennis Allen in charge wasn't very good. You saw a lot of players very excited to see him out of the building. And so I think it's going to be a boost in morale, boost in this, yada, yada, yada. Love the Saints here. Derek Carr getting right. And the Falcons just, it's going to put some questions into our heads like, oh, are the Falcons really that good? Yes, they are that good. They're just having a bad day today.
Beardo?
And I will say, what's his name? Give me Kamara for 2 touchdowns. Today feels like a day that he absolutely goes berserk.
Ooh, he eats. Huh? Okay.
I don't trust that Falcons defense. I really don't. But
Interesting.
What do I know?
Is Drake London back, or is he still up?
Last I heard, I thought he was back.
Yeah, I think Falcons are like a full go. I think they're all
Okay,
good. They're pretty damn healthy right now.
So AJ likes the Saints to cover?
Mm-hmm. And win outright.
That's fucking wild. That's wild.
Drake London questionable, sorry.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. Darnell Mooney, he's a fucking stud too. Give me the Falcons minus that 3.5. The Falcons are just clicking on all cylinders on offense right now. I don't think it matters. The Falcons might put up 40 fucking points today. You never know, dude. I
love when you say these things, because if it happens, I have a perfect thing to clip out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
They really might. They really might. Total 46 and a half. The Falcons might score 40 of that total. They really might. They
go all the way. They might score 47 of it.
Fuck it. They might.
I love it.
The Falcons have been playing NFC South teams really fucking good this year, putting up a lot of points. Granted, they've had 2 really good barn burners with the Bucs, but the Falcons do have this weird ability to play down to their competition. We've seen it with Seattle, and Seattle absolutely fucking sucks. But they lost that game at home to Seattle against bum ass Geno Smith. But I don't think that's going to happen today. I think that the Falcons are going to win comfortably.
Okay. We got a hot take in the chat. Patriot says an open fire is better than overpriced pellet grill. Damn. What if you don't have an option for an open fire?
Yeah, I don't got the room for that.
So what are you talking about? He's talking like an offset stick burner. Which, yeah, I agree with you. I agree, but you constantly have to track the temps with the fire, with the offset stick burner.
Steps is trying to give me shit about a trigger. Is like a smoker with training wheels. Do better, Will. You can't even keep your trigger alive. You blow yours up every single time because you throw bacon on it, man. So don't come at me. Listen, I am the tri-tip.
Come on, Steps.
I'll give you
tinfoil. Tinfoil when you're cooking bacon. Wrap the bottom of your fucking of the drip tray with some fucking tinfoil before you cook bacon. Holy shit,
yeah. Rookie.
Come on, Steps. Trump
Sounds
2024.
like he needs the trade.
Oh, I love it. Okay, we already hit the Niners and the Bucs, right? We already got that one.
Yeah.
I'm interested about this one because I do have it, and the line did recently just move, so it was 7.5 all week. I wanted to stay away from the Titans and the Chargers, but then I was like, okay, if they leave this line at 7.5, I'm gonna love the Chargers, and they have, and now it's gone to 8. So I like the Chargers even more here, and they said Will Levis is playing for the Titans, so okay, thank you, thank you. Another little boost here, but you got sharp money, big money, Action Network expert on the Titans here. 85% of the bets, 69% of the money. Ayo is on the Chargers. If I had to, by the way, this is the number one survivor pick this week is the Chargers.
Ooh.
Number one in the Circa and everything like that. Bold move,
That's scary.
but I respect it. I don't know, AJ. I think my favorite bet is just go team total under on the Titans in this game. That's how I'm going to bet it. But I don't like the Chargers defense is like the number one defense statistically in the league. And you got one of the worst offenses. But it feels like it's just going to be a gross game. This is going to be like Harbaugh's going to get his guys in there. We're going to grind this thing out. Maybe they cover, but maybe they don't really care because they're just like, listen, we're going to have a lead and we're just going to drain clock.
Yeah, and Harbaugh's not really one of those guys that runs up the score a lot. Like he's not been one of those coaches over the years. But you know, like you said, he's going to do what he's been doing really well at the last couple of years. He's going to get the run game going, and he's going to have the defense absolutely eat. It's a gross number. I got it at 7.5 earlier this week. I still love it at 8. I really do. I love the Chargers in this spot. You can't overlook how good the Chargers are doing. I know it's not flashy. I know it's not pretty. It's not sexy, but they are a damn good football team. And Harbaugh, especially towards the back half, is going to have them absolutely rolling. Love me the Chargers. Love me Justin Herbert. Give me the Chargers minus the 8.5. I co-signed that team total under that. What's that sitting at? 24 for the Titans?
Chargers.
There we go. Let me see what the team total is. Sports. By the way, Step says, does a Traeger have to be plugged in? Yeah,
it's electric.
Yeah, come on now. We're saving the environment here.
Why is Will Levis starting today? Is Mason Rudolph inactive or just do
you want to know
or just not effective?
Do you want to know the real reason?
I'd love to know.
They're trying to lose games.
Ooh, tanking, huh?
Games.
Yeah, they want to shot.
You see how many teams have like 2 wins, and they're like the top 9 picks are all 2-win teams. It's crazy. By the way, my Patriots are the worst of all of them because they got the number 1 pick. Let's go, baby.
Here's what's crazy. Can I go on a little bit of a rant here?
Yeah, real quick before you go on that rant.
Okay.
Titans team total under 14.5 minus 130.
That's gross.
Okay.
That's gross.
Real quick.
It's hitting.
Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
I've been following the NFL and college football for a long time.
Okay.
For a long time.
Okay.
Okay. One thing that I cannot fucking stand year after year is when it comes around to draft season, these so-called experts, these draft experts, the quarterback is the sexy position. Everybody loves hyping up the quarterbacks. You're looking at the quarterbacks through the combine, through their private workouts. You find ways to love this random fucking quarterback from this university.
Later steps.
And then these quarterbacks, they get drafted high in the first round. We're always hyping up the quarterback because it's the sexy position. When these guys are fucking bums. Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Bryce Young, Mitchell Trubisky. Okay, you can go all the way back to Jamarcus Russell. Okay, all these guys are fucking bums. Zach Wilson. We do it. These fucking so-called experts do it year after year after year.
I know where this is going, and I can't wait.
They fucking always do this. So when these teams they want to tank for A Jalen Milroe? Thinking that Jalen Milroe is going to fucking be the savior to their organization?
There it is.
Fuck you. Jalen Milroe is not a starting quarterback in the NFL. Bryce Young is not he's not a franchise quarterback. Mac Jones was never going to be a franchise quarterback. Trey Lance was never going to be a franchise quarterback. So when you're looking at fucking Jalen Milroe or Cam Ward, these guys are not fucking NFL quarterbacks. They're just not. You know who else isn't going to be a fucking franchise quarterback? Shedeur Sanders. These fucking guys, these fucking idiots, these fucking so-called experts, what they want is they want money, they want screen time on these mainstream fucking sports media fucking platforms like ESPN and Fox Sports. These guys are fucking retards, and they know they're retards, and they know they're doing it because these guys, they aren't fucking pros. They're good in college, they're athletes, but let's stop with the fucking nonsense about hyping up these fucking bogus, phony fucking college quarterbacks who are never going to make a lick in the NFL, but they do it year after year after year, and I'm sick and fucking tired of it.
Hey, Will, can you flip that, and can we at Mel Kiper, please?
Yes. Yes, and yes. Where's my volume button? This Patriot. I love it. I can feel the passion.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
I'm going to laugh at whatever team takes Cam Ward, by the way. I'm
laughing at all of them. Whoever takes Cam Ward, Jalen Milroe, and Shedeur Sanders, like, they're all fucking bums as far as being an NFL quarterback.
My Patriots have a quarterback, so we don't have to take anyone in this class.
Yeah, I won't talk about Drake May because I might lump him in that discussion too.
Okay, we'll see. He's kind of the future. This is how I felt, Beardo, just now talking. This is how I felt.
Is that I never ask my clients to judge me on my winners. I ask them to judge me on my losers because I have so few.
Just the confidence he had in that, the confidence.
Yeah.
Real quick, AJ, I know you love the betting market like I do.
I do.
And we got to shout this out. This is amazing. I have no idea who these people are, but this guy turned $5 into $113,000 last night.
Holy shit!
First basket scorers.
Wow. Okay.
Just I had to get a little.
That's some respect.
I have no idea who that is. I wish I could do some fun things like that. I can't in my book, but like, wow.
Yeah, B. McCormick. Throw Justin Fields in there too. Absolutely throw him in there.
I mean, I'm biased because I compare everyone to Tom Brady, so everyone's a bum,
Yeah, I compare everybody to the GOAT.
Oh God, we're not getting into that argument right
Eli
now.
Manning.
We got too many games to go.
First ballot Hall of Famer, and he is.
Jets Cardinals. How are we feeling about this one, boys?
Gross.
Why are people trusting the Jets again? Like, have we not learned?
Because they won last week.
How have we not learned? I think this Cardinals team's good. I like this Cardinals team. I like the Cardinals here, and I love teasing the Cardinals up to 7.5. But AJ, he knows his Cardinals team. What do you think?
First of all, it is number one in the NFC West, Arizona Cardinals. Let's go ahead and get the name correct. All right. We are the best team in the NFC West. Now, is the NFC West an absolute mess? Absolutely. Are we still number one? Absolutely. James Conner is an absolute stud in the backfield. Marvin Harrison Jr. has been on the jugs machine. He may have learned how to catch a ball this week, which I'd be excited for. Trey McBride is an absolute stud. That defense is getting back together. Give me the Cardinals, man. The Cardinals are cooking, and it really sucks because it seems like we're going to have to sign Kyler Murray to another deal, which I really don't want. But, hey, we're cooking right now. Jonathan Gannon's got the boys going. Give me the Cardinals all day, every day.
Cardinals undefeated since Call of Duty has dropped,
That's wild, too.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I think he finally learned that, like, playing COD or playing zombies is a lot more fun after winning an NFL football game. Some guys like to go out and do cocaine, He just likes to go and play COD, right? Just saying.
And it's a good COD to play because it
is a solid COD.
It's a good game. Very good game. The best in quite a while. I'm with AJ on this. I like the Cardinals. I do like the Cardinals. I really like James Conner. I like Marvin Harrison Jr. I know that you don't, Will. But
who?
Oh,
that bum. Yeah.
And the Jets, man, I don't know. I do like their backfield. They got a good 1-2 punch back there with Breece Hall and who's their rookie? Anyways, Braylon Allen. Is that the running back?
Mm-hmm.
Great backfield. But I like the Cardinals, man. They're sneaky good. That's what the Cardinals are. They're sneaky good.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they're the best team in the NFC West, but they are number 1 in the NFC West. But they're not the best team. They're not the best team in the NFC West, but they are number 1.
Not even close. Yeah, no, we're number 1. Let's just remember that, guys. We're number 1.
Numero uno.
You got to understand, I'm an Arizona fan, so we don't get this often. This is very nice that we're actually number 1. I've been enjoying it. And now
was the last
U of A
time?
basketball's back to what?
2011. 2011 was the last time that they were actually somewhat.
No.
That was the last. 2011 is when they went to the Super Bowl against. 2010. 2010 is when they went to the Super Bowl against the Steelers.
Yes.
2010.
Yeah, with Kurt Warner, and that wasn't
Kurt
catch. But then the last time the Cardinals were somewhat good was Cliff Kingsbury's last year in 19, where we won 10 games and then lost the back 7 and then got embarrassed in the first round of the playoffs.
That's what I was going to say. It was like 5.
Was that Carson Palmer?
5 years ago.
No, that was Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. No. What are you talking about? The last time the Cardinals were good was with Bruce Arians and Carson Palmer. Was the last time the Cardinals were actually worth a shit.
That team was awful. That was
they were good.
Team.
They were good.
I hated Carson Palmer.
The Cardinals started off. What'd you say?
Carson Palmer with the Cardinals? Dude was a stud. Dude was a stud.
2 different football games.
Carson Palmer with the Cardinals was a fucking stud.
You're drinking too many Arnie Palmers, all right? You just need to relax there.
Wait, are we forgetting how good Bruce Arians and Carson Palmer was?
Bruce Arians was one of the best head coaches the Cardinals have ever seen. I'm so disappointed we wasted it, and then he went over to Tampa to go win a fucking Super Bowl. So
he needed the GOAT to help him do that.
He did need the GOAT. Carson Palmer wasn't going to do it.
And now he's got the baby goat, Baker Mayfield.
Oh yeah, Eagles Cowboys. Patriots probably going to mute us right here, but this is I've stayed away from this game. I really the Eagles should blow out the Cowboys here. The Cowboys are just god awful. Dak, season done. You got Cooper Rush.
Mm-hmm.
I understand people taking I get why people are taking the points. I just don't know how you feel good about taking points with this Dallas team. Who have they even won a game yet at home?
Nope.
Nope. Haven't won a game at home. You got the Eagles coming in, but you can't trust the Eagles. You got Sirianni coming out randomly, leaking information that Hurts is dealing with a bum ankle. And
why are you doing that?
He's an idiot.
Why are you doing that? Take a play out of the Bengals playbook and do not let other teams know that your starting quarterback, that your franchise quarterback is suffering through injuries, okay?
Yeah.
Remember last year Joe Burrow showed up with a cast on his arm and then fucking ruptured a ligament in his throwing hand, and the Bengals like, "Oh, we had no idea." That's what you do. That's what you do.
I don't feel good about either of these. Based off the point spread, I don't feel good either way. If I had to, I'd probably lay it with the Eagles, but I don't have to. So
here's the funny thing about this game, and it would be such a Cowboys thing to do. And I've been watching the NFC East my entire fucking life.
This is true.
It would be so fucking funny and such a Cowboys and NFC East thing if the Cowboys actually play well with Cooper Rush. They did 2 years ago. Remember Cooper Rush? He went 5-1 as a starter 2 years ago for the Cowboys. He was more effective than Dak Prescott, really. For this game, I don't.
CD Lamb might be out. I'm looking it up right now. He might be out too.
CD should be out, I believe.
Good. Fuck the Cowboys. I don't feel confident about this game, really, but what I am confident about, I don't know what the prize picture, I don't know what Saquon Barkley's rushing yard total is at. Doesn't matter what his rushing yard total is. Smash his over on rushing yards.
93.5.
Oh, easy. You know what? Also give him a receiving touchdown as well.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he should probably have the 93.5 by halftime.
Patriot in the chat, you're better off with Cooper Rush than Dak.
For sure.
I'll say that.
Barkley is a devil to get over. His over-under on touchdowns isn't even, it's at 1.5. They don't even give you the half. Oh no, they do give you half. It's a goblin, so they're telling you it's a guaranteed lock.
Yeah.
First touchdown score, Saquon.
It's tough because the Eagles this year, last week was their first game all season where they scored in the first quarter.
What the?
Oh, are you watching the game?
Yeah. Did you see Daniel Jones just like airmail that ball?
No, I need to turn it on.
Don't say that. Don't tell me that, please.
I need to turn it on.
Oh wow!
I need to hear no negativity about this.
I need to. Son of a
$591,000
bitch.
Oh my god!
Oh
Anyway.
man, my son of a bitch.
Anyway, I
It's
agree
over.
with you, Beardo. This is all Cowboys. This is a Cowboys game to win. The Eagles are absolute frauds. The Eagles suck. And Saquon Barkley's going to go for 100 yards. Who cares? They can't do anything else. Cowboys. This is a gross game. Cooper Rush is going to get it done with absolutely no weapons. Mike McCarthy's going to look like a half decent head coach for the first time this season. And the Eagles suck. The Eagles are bad. The Eagles are frauds. They've played nobody, and they're going to get exposed today. Give me the Cowboys.
You guys are making me
7.5,
like the
take that
Eagles
money line.
now. You guys are really making me
I like the Eagles. No. So I don't know if I was if I clarified. I like the Eagles to win. But I kind of like Dallas. Nah, fuck that. No, Eagles win.
So
But
you're a
7.5. 7.5 is a lot of fucking points.
A lot of points.
That's a lot of points with Cooper Rush. Is AJ Brown playing?
No.
No?
Shouldn't be. I don't think he is. Let me double check.
This is a gross one. This is gross. I like the Eagles to win outright, but if I say Eagles win outright, does that imply minus 7.5 or just that they win?
Just they win.
Yeah, I like the Eagles to win outright. But if I say money line, that means 7.5.
No, money
AJ
line
Brown
is outright.
off the injury report, so he could play. He could play.
Game time decision.
Yeah, they don't.
And they
so
play
they're
later
the
today.
afternoon game, so they don't have to release a report till later.
Dude, I share my YouTube TV with a family member, and even though I bought Sunday Ticket on my account, I can only watch it on my TV. I can't pull it up on my phone. It's like, you need to be in your home area. So unfortunately, I can't watch the game right now.
What's it on? Oh, it's on NFL Network. I subscribe to the NFL Network because I used to do the YouTube Sunday Ticket stuff, but I just don't have time to actually sit down and watch a game. All I want is Red Zone. So I ended up buying it through the NFL Network this year because I was like, it's like $15 a month.
Yeah.
And I get all the primetime games on all other things. So I was like, I never have time to sit down and actually watch it. And my Patriots suck anyway. So, and Tom Brady's not playing anymore. So I have no reason to actually want to sit down and watch a game that's not a primetime game. So I just do Red Zone. But it's on the NFL Network if you have that, Beardo.
Loki says Cowboys tanking for Deion Sanders. You mean Shedeur Sanders or both of them? Both of them.
Oh yeah, they need a new coach.
Deion and Shedeur.
Oh, interesting.
Deion's first draft pick as the Cowboys head coach is his son.
It's so stupid that it will actually probably happen because Jerry is that stupid.
You're saying Red Zone? If I watch Red Zone right now, I'll get the game? No, it's not showing up.
No, I was saying it's on NFL Network. I gotta go grab a kiddo real quick. Sunday Night Football, Lions, Texans. I'm excited for this one. This one will be a good game. You guys let me know what you think.
Go first, AJ.
This is a tough one, man. This is a tough one when you look at it. I mean, the Texans are, kind of going through a little regression here, kind of going through a sophomore slump with CJ Stroud, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It's something that, happens with quarterbacks. I still think he's a great quarterback, and this team has a lot of options. Nico Collins should be back, which would be good.
Seen that he's playing today.
From what I've seen, yeah. From what I've seen, I believe he's playing today. This Lions team, though, is just on another level. I mean, they are head and shoulders above a lot of teams right now. They are
the best team in the NFL.
Second
in my
best
opinion.
team in the NFL behind the Chiefs. The Chiefs are still there.
Look at her.
Hi?
Look at her.
My chunky one. This is the one that one of the twins that was born a pound lighter than her sister, and now she's like 2 pounds heavier than her sister.
She's
You
eating
only
good.
have one set of twins, or do you have two sets of twins?
One set of twins, thank God.
Okay.
I like the Lions. I like the Lions.
Yeah.
And I like the Lions and the -3.5. The Lions have just been blowing out teams, and the Lions have not given me any reason right now to not think that that's going to happen. With David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, and also I believe that with Jared Goff and Amon-Ra, they have like 20 consecutive completed passes. Like if Jared Goff has attempted a pass to Amon-Ra, it has been completed 20 plus times.
Yeah.
In a row.
Really?
I believe so. I believe so.
They've been disgusting. It's been unbelievable this year.
So hammer the Lions minus the 3.5. Hammer the Lions. And you know what? It might be because this Texans team, man, I don't know if they were a fluke last year. I know they're 6-3. They're not playing football like a 6-3 team. That's
they're
sure.
struggling right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Stephon Diggs out for the year. Tank Dell absent. He's been a non-factor all year long. I don't know why, because Tank Dell was a fucking beast last year, his rookie year. He's been a little banged up, but he's playing.
But Nico Collins is
back.
He's back.
Yes,
baby.
he's back.
Listen, I want to get in front of this Lions teams because their blowouts have been kind of they haven't had to use the offense the last 2 weeks because their special teams and defense have been taking care of business. I like the Texans here, and this is why. They're home. They're catching 3.5. I think it is going to be a really close competitive game. Sunday Night Football. I don't want to really get in front of this Lions team, but D'Amico Ryans came out and said, listen, I want to see my team be more physical. And what does that mean, AJ?
He wants him to be more physical.
Yes, which means he wants him to run the ball. I like the under in this game. You don't want to bet an under in a Lions game, under 49. I think the Texans know that they got to keep the ball out of the Lions' hands. I think they're going to try to establish the run. Mixon's been having a hell of a year. I think it's just going to be a grinded out. Now, I don't want to say ugly. I think it's going to be competitive and fun, but I think it goes under. My favorite bet in this game is the under, but I do like the Texans. What are you doing with this?
I like the over.
Love the over.
I know.
I like the over because the Lions have scored 40 points like the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, Sunday Night Football games this season, though, I think only one has gone over.
Fair point. But
in this one, when you got a coach come out and say we need to be more physical, that means he wants to see his team run the ball.
Miko or Campbell?
Miko came out and said that.
That makes me like the over even more.
Okay. Mixon, anytime first touchdown score. Mixon.
Ooh, I like Mixon.
First touchdown, Mixon. Gibbs. I like Gibbs' first touchdown score. Maybe it's another 60-yard run.
I can see that.
Okay. And then the last game, AJ, this is one of your picks, and this is non-negotiable. We are on the Rams -1.
Yes.
It is now -1.5. Dolphins, Rams. 57% of the bets are on the Rams. Listen, both these teams have been hindered by injuries this season. The Rams, though, they're healthier. They got their guys back.
Yep.
Dolphins, they just don't. They have so much potential, but every time they play against a winning team, they lose, and they lose bad.
Is Puka eligible today?
It's tomorrow night, and he should be playing.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Because he got ejected last week.
Oh,
he got ejected.
He get ejected in the first half, right? So he should be eligible.
First half, wasn't it? Let me check.
Yeah, if he got ejected,
it was early. It was like first quarter. Yeah, he got ejected.
So then he's eligible. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like the Rams. And I like them to lay that 1.5.
Yeah,
the Dolphins stink.
Yeah,
even with Tua, they stink.
And here's the thing: last week wasn't a dream crusher against the Bills, but mathematically they're not eliminated, but they're all but eliminated. Are the Dolphins? Meanwhile, the Rams could. I'm not saying they're gonna, AJ. Nothing against your Cardinals, but the Rams technically could still win the division, right? They're right there in the mix. So, I think the Rams are a better team. I got the better coach. I got extended rest. Home. Dolphins have to fly across the country. Monday Night Football. This is a game that Stafford and them win. So give me the Rams.
Yeah. Under on this game too. 48.5. Take the under.
And think about it. Before the season started, this game was at the beginning of the season, it was -1 Rams. Who's had a better season? Right? I know that the record doesn't show it, but the Rams, hell, I mean, they that overtime loss to the Lions is looking better and better every week, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so I think the Rams are a better team and
I agree.
the better coach at home.
Yeah.
Okay. So contest picks, sis. What are you doing?
Yeah, contest. If I can get the Lions in my contest, -3.5.
Let's go to Beardo. Beardo, you got 2 more picks. So you want the Lions?
Lions.
Right now,
minus-
Beardo, you have Giants, Tampa, and Falcons. You
I like the Lions -3.5, and then can I get the Broncos +7.5?
Perfect. Hi. God, I should grab my earbud. Hi. Oh, sorry. I thought I was showing this. There we go. So that's your lineup. You still like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, AJ, we got a big pick here. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
We're 6-0. Hopefully the Giants don't screw this up for us. I'm willing to negotiate the Chargers. I'm leaving the Niners. I'm leaving the Rams. Obviously, we're leaving the Giants because it's locked in already. Who would you pick outside of the Chargers? Falcons?
Vikings, maybe.
Yeah, I just can't bet. I can't pick a team where I could have got under 7.
That's fair. I'm good with the lineup where it's at.
Okay.
Let's just let it ride.
Let it ride? Okay. Because
Let
the
it
other one I was thinking of was either the Cardinals or the Falcons.
The thing with the Cardinals is they could still just be the Cardinals, which does worry me every single week. So that's why I'm not as confident in them in this pick. I'm good with the Chargers. I think they go in there and smack them down.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Okay, so my picks this week are Bengals, Broncos +9, Pittsburgh +3, Vikings -4, Giants -6.5. Let's see. Also, the other reason why I like the Rams so much, Cricket really likes the Dolphins this week. So,
good point. I like the Rams a lot more now.
So, I gotta give my co-host shit when he's not here, even when he is here. And then, sis, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good. Yeah, she is feisty. AJ, you have a beautiful card here. Probably an undefeated card if I had to say.
Oh yeah.
So, Bengals 6. Rams -1, Niners -6.5, Giants -6.5, and Chargers -7.5. And Beardo has Giants -6.5, Bucs +6.5, Falcons -3.5, Lions -3.5, Broncos +7.5.
Yeah,
beautiful card.
Love it.
Beautiful card. Love it. Looks good. How's the game going? We up
7-0.
I hate him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll get there.
I'm not.
And
I'm not
hey, Beardo, I
saying,
thought
Beardo,
the Giants
I'm
have
not
a good defense. Why are they letting them just run the ball up and down Germany?
8 plays,
Just
90-yard TD. How many times do we see this though? The
Just wait.
inferior team
Just
scores first
wait.
and then doesn't score the rest of the game.
Yeah,
you know?
just wait.
Right,
Just
is it-
wait.
Beardo, I'm not saying I'm gonna blame you for if the Giants lose this game, but I'm gonna hold it over your head forever, and never gonna. I'm gonna be with the chat and saying the Giants suck every single week.
That's fine. That's fine. It's not like I picked the Patriots to cover today.
Anyways, boys, shout out your stuff. Let people know where they can find you. What you guys got? You got Sports Wars later today, Beardo?
Yeah, I got Sports Wars at 11:30 Eastern with me, Ryan Kennel, and John Matrix over at Black and White Sports. We're going to be talking pretty much the same things that we did today over here on Game On. Given the picks, where I'm just going to reiterate everything that I did this morning, and then I'm going to watch some football, and that's pretty much it. You can find me at Fear the Beardo on all social media, and yeah,
I got
playing a lot of Call of Duty, man.
I got a best bet lock of the century.
Oh, here we go.
Ryan picks his Bears to win today. Right?
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good lock right there.
Yeah, right.
Solid.
AJ, where can they find you?
Yeah, follow us, Rumble, TikTok, X. Over on X, I'm the Brofict one. Degenerate takes everywhere else, and yeah, we'll be live later, probably after this game. Do a little fantasy football talk, some other betting, and everything else in between. Live tomorrow night with my co-host Noah, breaking down and overreacting to everything college, NFL, and even a little college basketball. Getting into the college basketball.
Do you guys
season,
ever do
which we
UFC?
absolutely
Because
love.
we got a big UFC card coming up.
We do every once in a while. We touch on the UFC. I've been getting a lot bigger into the power slap world. I've been loving power slap, and so I went. What did I go? I went like 5-3. The last power slap event. So got another one coming up in December. We'll get that broken down too. Don't you worry.
When's Tyson Jake Paul?
Oh,
Next
that
weekend as well.
That
Next
shit
weekend.
is on Friday. Yeah. I'll be live Friday too, and we'll be breaking down every single YouTuber that I could beat in a fight besides Jake Paul, because I could beat Jake Paul in a fight. Also, who's that
Could
one
you beat me in a
annoying
fight?
kid? How tall are you?
6'2".
No. Well, are we boxing or are we going UFC? Can I grapple or not?
All the above.
All right, yeah, I could probably get you to tap eventually. It would take me some time, but I could get you to tap.
230.
Yeah, no problem.
6'2", 230.
Yeah, I fought a lot bigger guys. We're good.
All right.
Okay. Oh, we gotta get some odds
All right.
on this. I'm gonna set the market. We'll get this thing.
What's the over under on that, huh?
2.5 rounds probably. I'd take the under. And then AJ to get knocked out in the first round, probably sitting there at plus 100. So
Even money. Okay. I'll tell you, I'd be betting AJ to get knocked out or Beardo to tap at plus money both ways, because it's the only way it's ending.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow. I might do a recap tonight. Actually, probably not. I always say that, but tonight I got my my pops is here visiting in town. So
nice.
We oh, by the way, we got Penguin season finale tonight.
Yeah, I need to get caught up. I'm 4 episodes behind.
Oh, it's so good.
But I need to make a review for my channel, so I need to get caught
I need to
up.
watch the last 15 minutes of the last episode because I passed out. But then my wife was like, "Oh, it ended," and I woke up when it ended, and I go, "Oh man, that was great, wasn't it?"
What are the odds that Batman shows up in the finale? I think he does.
I hope so. I hope so.
I think he does.
Even just like an appearance in the distance. or
Yeah.
something like that. It's got to. They've got to bring him in.
Like, yeah, just for a scene, I think. Yeah.
It would be fun if he walked in and then they just had the oh shit look on their face, and that's how it ended. The season ended. It makes sense. Lead into the next movie, right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Just set the baby on the
4th
floor.
and 3. Yeah, that's what we do. You just set babies down sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
She's fine. There's nothing she's doing good. 4th and 3. What are we doing?
Punting.
What are we doing, guy?
Punting. The Giants have actually been good on 4th down. Just haven't been good on 2-point conversions, but they've been good on 4th down conversions this year.
They've let Bryce Young. He's 4 of 5. He's 80% of his passes he's completing. What are we doing?
Yeah. I'm about to go scream at my TV for the next hour and a half before I have to do
You
sports.
should just live stream that. Not even talk to chat or anything. Just live stream your reaction to the
I
Giants
wish.
game.
I wish.
It'd be that easy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you back tomorrow morning, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, bright and early for our normal Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I think Cricket will be there. I still have not heard from the dude. Usually when he misses a show, he'll text me. So Cricket may or may not
Hopefully
be
he's
dead.
okay.
We'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. That's why you got to tune in. Tune in tomorrow so you know if Cricket's still alive. But until then, you guys have I hope you guys win the rest of your bets today. Good luck. Good gambling. Oh, here we'll do it. Since Cricket's not here.
Here we go.
So you'll do the good luck. AJ, you do the good gambling. I'll do the game on, right? Ready, set. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then,
good luck.
Good gambling.
And game on.
Boom.